see where we at. Storms comes to LA. And we got the All-Star game. Then we off for 3 weeks and 4 days. Liberty comes to LA. And then we have Sky coming to LA.
Let me get with you,
What you finna do right now? What you finna play, GTA?
Yeah.
I'll catch you as soon as I'm done with my game, bro. After I probably get done vacuuming and mopping floors and shit. Alright, bro. Alright, y'all, let's go.
Number 21, Mercedes Russell. At small forward, number 2, Nakia Jackson. At shooting guard, number 0, Odyssey Sims. At the other forward position, number 5, Tierra Henry. Starting at the other guard, number 10, Kelsey Plum. The head coach of your home team. Let's hear it for your Los Angeles starters.
Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Seattle Storm going up against the Los Angeles Sparks. I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafiteni. Knowing how confident these teams are behind the arc, I bet the 3-ball will be flying in this one.
And when that's the case, it really comes down to which team is making them, not just taking them.
Yeah, and they'll both be making them, I think, at a steady clip. These players shooting so freely because they've got the green light.
And so off the tip, it's Seattle. She's guarded by Plum. Pass to Brown. Ogumake. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Storm get the ball here.
So close to picking that pass off.
Still a nice play, though, to make sure the pass didn't reach the target.
She's guarded by Plum. 5 on the clock. From deep. Tipped away.
She must have a lot of confidence, thinking she can make it from all the way back there.
I think maybe the coach has got to get in her ear and tell her just get better shots when you're out there.
And a basket by Handy.
Ooh, check out those handles. Nasty spin move. Had her defender grabbing for air.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And here are the Storm now. She's guarded by Plum. Outside Williams. Clock at 4. Russell pulls it in.
What's up, little cuz?
I know the Sparks, the organization, and the fans are thrilled.
How was your day in school?
The second overall pick in the 2024 draft.
And she's the type of player LA is going to build around. In college, a national champion as a freshman, first-team All-American as a senior. Brink is known for her defense, an incredible shot blocker, and that's the basis for the Sparks defense.
Got a piece of it. Kelsey Plum with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Sparks. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
What a move there from Plum. She's not bashful when it comes to trying some slick ball handling plays.
Now about 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Stolen by Plum. And here's the fast break. Her shot is good, making her a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
4 makes on 4 shots. Everything has fallen for them early.
Now here's Brown. Defense is right there. Williams inside, guarded by Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To end the run. The second chance effort. Poked loose.
Still scoreless after 4 attempts. Trying to take the lid off, and it's not always easy.
Another one falls for the Sparks.
Just a great start here. That's 5 buckets without a miss.
She's guarded by Plum. It's Gabby Williams on the wing. Releases. Misses off the right iron.
5 misses to start their game. Rough start, but they're still looking for their first basket.
Pass to Russell. Over McGregor. Russell with the bucket.
A big part of this run here has been their ability to hit from mid-range.
And some might shy away from that mid-range jumper, but they pay the most of it.
Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Jackson outside.
Don't give her space! Don't give her space!
Her second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Yeah, they've got themselves in front right now with some outstanding shooting right off the bat. You like to see that aggression early on.
It's been just an absolute clinic at that end of the floor. They're filling it up.
Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call. So both teams making some changes here. They need to stop this run.
I think it's time to switch things up, either by going to the bench or with a different look defensively.
She's covered by Sims and stolen by Stevens. Now the Sparks moving it up. Here's Brink. Again, the Sparks good for 2.
And you can't help but really pick on their defense. They're completely in disarray.
Everything's coming much too easily. I mean, you've got to take something away.
Neko Bumake double team. She's covered by Sims. Pass to Horston. Shot clock at 6. Fast break. Here come the Sparks. Here's Burrell. Back to Sims. Count that bucket.
Huge advantage for them already.
Total control, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I'd look for this lead to get even bigger.
Absolutely.
And stolen by Sims. And here they come. Pass to Cannon. The three. And the Sparks, another three.
They couldn't have dreamed of a much better start they've had here tonight.
Yeah, they came in with a tremendous offensive game plan. It's worked perfectly, and what a lead they already have to show for it.
And you got to give credit to this coaching staff as well. They came into this game prepared perfectly.
And stolen by Azare Stevens. And here's Cannon. Over Brown. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
When you keep turning it over like they have, you just give your opponent the chance to get out and run.
And it's come back to bite them so often today.
Pass to Brown. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch. Outside Sims. Lets it fly from 18. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
That's what set them apart today. Their success with the mid-range jumper.
Yeah, they've taken what the offense has given them and really just made the most of it.
Odyssey Sims with the steal. Tries it from 19, and that's good. Off the glass that time.
Yeah, they're leading on the mid-range shot right now. That's now 6 of their last 10 points from that area.
It's working. I mean, as long as the defense gives you space, just let it fly.
Knocked away, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Storm will get the ball here.
Into the lineup for Los Angeles, Julie Alemán.
Ball's knocked loose. Alemán with the steal. Here's Burrell. And the Sparks, another three.
They are doing some damage from downtown, guys.
Which is the main reason they're sitting on this huge early lead. What shooting?
Just an aerial display from beyond the arc.
We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. Sparks ahead, delivering the blowout. And we'll bring you the start of quarter 2 when we return. And welcome back. It's been all one-way traffic through the first as the second quarter gets underway. And quite a position here for the Sparks to be in. What do you guys think?
They've made the most of their fast break chances here in the early going.
Yeah, tie your shoelaces because they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
So it's the Sparks now.
On after missing the postseason in 2023, the Storm got 2 stars in free agency.
It was a quick reload in Seattle, signing time All-Star Nneka Ogwumike. She was all WNBA last year. Plus, they got the experienced, savvy, excellent point guard Skylar Dickinson, 4 times first-team All-WNBA.
Count it.
We've seen them cause a lot of trouble with their defense, and it's paying dividends for them on offense.
Good defense leads to easy offense, and no question, that's the case right now.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Plum. And another fast break for the Sparks. Here we go. And it's good. First move.
Well, turnover is really becoming a key storyline in this one.
Yeah, sloppy play offensively, and that's put them in a disadvantage on defense, too.
Alemán with the steal. A one-on-one situation.
Hold on, she got you cut off.
Out to the wing. Here's the three. And Kelsey Plum, good for 3.
Agent 3.
This team is really winning the turnover battle here. Not in the turnovers themselves, but in the points produced off of them.
Well, that's the key. Not just getting turnovers, but taking advantage of the other team's errors. And that's what they've done so far.
It's Gabby Williams on the wing. She's guarded by Plum. Williams. No good again that time. And here are the Sparks now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. That one goes. Count it.
They are putting the hammer down. Just a huge lead for them.
And it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense because it has all been working for them.
Yeah, to build this lead, you have to do both.
She's guarded by Alaman.
Just
Way to stick with it.
Here's Magbagor. It's hauled in by the Sparks.
This offense, it just seems completely deflated.
While at the other end,
They got
it's
you
one
cut
bucket
off.
after another. This run is really getting out of hand.
And making it ugly.
The 19-foot shot. Another one falls for the Sparks.
They've worked the ball around, and they keep finding those quality looks from mid-range.
The defense keeps backing off and waiting for them to attack the rack, but they just keep burying those pull-ups.
Take what you get. That's the simple message.
And they're making them pay.
Magbagor in the post. She's against Russell.
At 6'6", Russell is a capable shot blocker. She knows how to make a statement on defense.
The high post shot.
Shots
There you go.
Close to the final stretch of the season here. What have you guys thought of this season so far?
Well, it's been great. I feel like this league just gets better and better every year, and we've all enjoyed it.
No doubt each rookie class seems to be bigger, more skilled, longer. The overall talent pool of the W continues to get deeper. This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot. They just aren't missing.
Camby left side. Over Ogumake.
There you go.
Getting another bucket right there.
Probably the most
Green
comfortable
machine.
range for Hamby with her jumper, this 15 or so foot area. She's very accurate from here.
Poked away. Stolen by Plum. Fast break. Here come the Sparks. Here's Alema. She makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start her game.
Well, I'm a big fan of the fact that she's getting the touches she needs here after not scoring a point in the first quarter.
Now here's Horston.
Defense right on her. They need this. Tries again.
It's hauled in by Cannon.
Now Alema.
8 points for her.
Fires from 14. Another one falls for the Sparks.
She is showing a killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend this lead.
She's guarded by Alaman. Pass to Magbagor. Plum with the rebound.
Well, she's really losing her confidence out there. Correct me if I'm wrong, that's 0 field goals made in the game.
2 minutes remaining. Games past. 2 minutes.
Here's Alema.
10 points for her.
Again, the Sparks good for 2.
Well, they can't ask much more of her than what she's done this quarter.
They get a hand on it.
She's guarded by Alaman.
And the Storm miss again.
Not pretty. Got to just shake off a miss like that.
Here's Russell. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
They aren't taking their foot off the pedal. They just keep on adding to their score.
Yeah, I mean, it's never a good idea to back off, and it doesn't look like that thought has even crossed their mind.
Credit the head coach for pushing this team.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Storm will get the ball here.
She's guarded by Alaman.
To halt the run. And it's Alema with the rebound.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
Here's Burrell. Nails it from the high post.
They've been the hotter team in the first half so far, guys.
Well, they've been grinding, working for those high percentage shots, and it's been paying off for them.
And let's see if this success continues to go as we get longer into this game.
Fast break. Here come the Sparks. The shot from 20 feet. Another one falls for the Sparks.
They're as hot as can be from mid-range, not missing many of those.
That's right. They've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers.
Pass to Brown. Clock at 6. Here's Magdagor. Inside. Here's Ogumake. That misses off the backboard.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but, hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail. That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
He got it up in time, but it couldn't fall for it. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Sparks on top, running away with this one. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. And you have to like what we're seeing out there from Alaman.
What I noticed more than anything about her first half offense was she didn't waste her opportunity. She made just about every good look she had.
And they were pretty much all good looks. I mean, her shot selection has been phenomenal throughout the game.
Getting back to the action now, it's been a one-team show so far, but we'll see if that changes.
Well, she moved on from the Storm in 2023, but still, Breanna Stewart is a legend in Seattle, and there's no doubt she always will be.
I mean, in her 6 years with the Storm, 2 titles, an MVP, first team All-League 4 times. You throw in the first ever Commissioner's Cup that they won, and Stewie was the MVP. It was an unreal run for her in the Pacific Northwest.
Pass to Brown. She's guarded by Plum. Now the Sparks moving it up. Yes, once again. And she remains a perfect 6 attempts, 6 makes.
And quite simply, Plum has it all as an offensive guard. Shooting, driving, dribbling. You can pour it in nights like tonight when she's on.
Ogumake outside. And another fast break for the Sparks. Here we go. And that one drops forward.
2 straight makes to start the second half.
Here's Seattle. She's guarded by Plum. Ogumake outside. Fast break. Here come the Sparks. Here's Jackson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Kelsey Plum.
Running it down their throats. 3 straight buckets in transition.
Yeah, they're paying the price for their lackluster defense. That's inexcusable, pathetic, awful. Am I missing out on anything?
I think you got it all.
Pass to Magdagor. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 5. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the official signals a jump ball there.
a jump ball.
And here in the Storm now. Three-pointer Magagor. That's tipped.
Let it
And
go.
out of bounds, the Sparks will take it.
It's a Sparks ball.
And the Sparks making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in. And that one dropped.
5 straight now. Coming out of halftime, rolling.
What
And
up,
here in the
Livin with the
Storm now.
main hands?
Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Sims. Yes, once again. And she remains a perfect 6 attempts, 6 makes.
Look, this isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on defense.
You can't fall asleep in the transition game. Everybody needs to make it back to stop these fast break chances.
On the wing, Rakia Jackson. Another three for the Sparks.
And this run really triggered by their transition offense. Let's see if they keep that trend up.
They've
Claymore.
gotten a burst of energy, and their offense
Corner
is starting to
specialist.
click.
To end the drought. The rebound by Sims.
A solid performance inside. You know, their rebounding, it's been terrific.
They're putting together a great game, aren't they? Strong performances throughout, and they've just been strong on the glass.
And it sets a tone. This is a nice third-quarter surge they've got going on right now.
Yeah, and it's a great time to get hot, just as we get into the
Reek,
meat
you
of
got to
the
get
second
in
half.
there now.
Absolutely. Build some distance. Try to get things going.
Ogumake can't hit. And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
And with how great she's been for over a decade now, it kind of feels like Nneka Ogumake is underrated.
I agree with that 100%. I mean, she's finished top 10 in MVP voting the last 2 years. Is basically the textbook stretch big. And Nneka's done incredible work off the floor with the Players Association. It's been all one-way traffic here. They've really been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get.
It just keeps increasing.
That's tipped. Pass to Jackson. Over Brown. Another one falls for the Sparks.
She's been one of their more reliable options today, and it's her shooting that has given them this lead.
Yeah.
He's covered by Sims. The rebound by Sims.
With her missing literally everything she's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Pass to Burrell. Shoots over Williams. Again, the Sparks good for 2.
Well, there's hot guys, and there's really hot. They can't miss.
Sometimes an individual will go on a shooting tear like this, but a whole team?
This is special, Brian.
Now the Sparks moving it up. Here's Jackson. Lucky 7 drops right in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
When it comes to the transition game, they are just miles ahead. Big difference maker for them in this one.
Fast break offense is high percentage, and in this game, you always look
Oh,
for
she got
these
you cut
buckets.
off. Yeah, she got you cut off.
Pass to Stevens. Over Magagor. Stevens. That's good.
Well, there's their last 5 baskets in transition, and they don't look tired.
They just keep on going. They're looking to get out and run.
Here's Jackson. She just can't miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
This defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor. Their offense in the paint hasn't been up to par.
Magagor up top. to stop the run. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by the Sparks.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason they have absolutely just controlled this game.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard.
There you go.
And it started out with the rebound.
Way to find somebody open.
What a mismatch it's been in the post. I mean, where's the defensive adjustment? They're just getting eaten alive out there.
Yeah, I agree. They got to come up with something. A double team, maybe a sub. This is getting ridiculous. Foolish play. She's got to be thinking out there.
Which she clearly isn't at this moment. Or maybe she was thinking, just not about basketball.
Here's Plum. Drills the baseline jumper.
Got that one off right in the face of a bigger defender. Nice quick fire release.
Well, the mid-range shot really her only choice right there. She would have a tougher time taking it inside against such a bigger player.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Sparks ahead, just dominating this one. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when... And we're getting underway in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things can change. Mule with the ball. Clark outside.
Yeah, there you go.
Now the Sparks moving it up. Pass to Handy.
There you go. Way to find the final. Giant Slither.
Now on their last 3 baskets.
Everybody always thinks it's passing that gets you assists, but also their movement off the ball, it's created those opportunities.
Samuelson outside.
Just 5 on the clock.
Here's Cook.
He's covered by Handy. Second chance shot.
It's hauled in by Cannon.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about 1 minute into it. Here's Burrell. She's covered by Clark. From deep. And the another three.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They're fully stretched out there trying to stop the 3 and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
Mule with the ball. Picked up by Plum. Now the Sparks moving it up. Right block shot. Again, the Sparks good for 2.
Another fast break bucket. That's been their not-so-secret weapon.
Boy, and the defense consistently a step slow in transition. At some point, they've got to make the adjustment.
Now the Sparks moving it up. Here's Jackson. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Solid work right there. There's a big difference in field goal percentages of these teams in the second half.
And that difference has come about because we've got one team moving sharply, getting good shots, and the other just a little bit stagnant. It's tough to watch.
Yeah, one coach did his job at halftime. The other, not so much.
Pass to Clark. 5 to shoot. Mule. She's guarded by Plum. Kelsey Plum with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Sparks. Now here's Hamby. That drops and it comes off the system. Kelsey Plum.
One aspect of their play today that's been far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow, it can be elusive, but the great offenses have it. And that's just what they've shown tonight.
Offensive board. Pass
Come
to
on,
Samuelson.
Dia.
Fades back. To stop the
Dia.
Kept alive.
Dia.
Tries yet again. Doesn't go that time.
Good rebound.
Their strokes looked a little shaky this quarter. Not much is hitting the target.
Right side Plum. Mule. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, she's a big reason why they have the lead because, look, she's made all of her field goals so far and remains a hot hand.
Poked away. And it's out of bounds to the Storm as Seattle retains possession.
Substitution on the court.
They tied his ass.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Outside Wheeler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stevens grabs the board.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Lets it go from deep. Another three for the Sparks.
Three-pointers are killing them, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
But the way to turn that around is defensively, you know, by stopping their outside shot, not by getting into a shootout.
Wow, that makes for a perfect 10 for 10. That's some double-digit perfection. Now here's Brown. She's guarded by Plum. Now here's Brown. Knocked loose. Call him on with the steal. Pass to Stevens. Over Samuelson. Again, the Sparks lead for 2.
There's a versatility to Stevens' jump shot that you don't ordinarily see in players her size.
Outside Wheeler. And it's out of bounds to the Storm as Seattle retains possession.
Substitution on the court.
All right, we're coming in. Sims.
Down low. Will it go? No good there. And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
Pass to Plum. Three-pointer. And the Sparks. Another three.
What a final quarter they're having from downtown. A bunch of threes falling for them.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. Work that perimeter while they're hot.
And work it to the final whistle.
Oh, yeah, they got you trapped.
Now Russell shoots from 14. And it's good. Assisting on the play with Kelsey Plum.
This is an incredible run they're on. Offense as well as it can be played.
Every single player on their squad with the absolute magic touch, shooting lights out.
Pass to Samuelson. Clark. Shot clock at 5. And again, it's the Storm missing.
Oh, they got you trapped.
Now here's Stevens.
You want to take it?
He's guarded closely. And the shot
There you
goes
go.
down.
But they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Just look how happy their coach is.
Come on.
Samuelson outside. Looking to end the drought. Stevens grabs the board.
You know, she's disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all with her offense.
And you know she'll be happy to get this period over and done with and just start fresh.
Gets a three-pointer to fall.
Double team, triple team, zone defense, something. You got to figure out a way to shut her down.
From deep three-point range, off
We like to thank the Seattle Storm for coming to LA. Sorry we had to beat y'all 132-0. See y'all next time go round.
It felt like once they had the significant lead, they were not going to let it go.
And that'll wrap it up. You had a great time. Drive home safely, and we will see you next time.
God damn it, I start one out. That was a good block right there. All right, we on to the All-Star game for July 21st. I don't know who won that one. Okay, we got the New York Liberty coming to LA.
Starting at center, number 21, Mercedes Russell. At the shooting guard position, number 0, Odyssey Sims. At small forward, number 2, Rithia Jackson. At the other forward position, number 5, Tierra Henry. The other guard, number 10, Kelsey Love. And come to your home team. Let's hear it for your Los Angeles starters.
Hello and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation of the WNBA. Tonight, it'll be the New York Liberty going up against the Los Angeles Sparks. Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us. And it's safe to say this game will be won or lost on the boards.
Look how these teams control the game and get themselves extra possessions.
Well, not only that, but limiting their opponent's possessions. That'll be a huge key in this one.
And it's going to be the Liberty off the tip.
All right, here we go. That ball. Get on D.
Here's Cloud. Castellini Hamilton. Outside Stewart.
Come on, girl.
Just 5 to shoot.
Let it go.
Out of bounds. Liberty ball as New York keeps possession. Three on the clock. Fires from deep. Lane Hamilton can't hit.
when she has the ball outside, that's exactly the kind of defense they got to be playing on.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle, not midday handle, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just throws to the defender.
And out of bounds, the Sparks will take it.
He mad as hell.
And this Liberty team, of course, features Brianna Stewart, Jonquel Jones, and Sabrina Ionescu. How about that big three?
One of the best we've ever seen. Stewie and Jones are former MVPs, and Ionescu could win one pretty soon herself. This is a loaded roster.
Now here's
My
Cloud.
dude said it's a loaded roster.
That's tipped. Stolen by Plum. Now the Sparks moving it up. And she converts
Fall
the
in.
layup.
If there's one thing Plum knows, it's how to score. The fast break hoops can get her going.
Tipped away. And so it looks like Liberty will retain possession here. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Up top, Gardner. She's covered by Sims. Gardner can't get it to go. Here's Plum. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
High off the glass.
Red hot out of the gate, 4 for 4 shooting.
And it's been a pretty rough stretch for them.
Yeah, this is an important possession. It's essential they put a stop to this run.
Pass to Gardner. Now here's Lainey Hamilton.
Got a piece of it.
Jackson with the steal.
Fast break. Here comes the Sparks. And she banks in the layup.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss the way they're knocking them down right now.
Poked loose. Now the Sparks moving it up. Here's Plum. And yep, it's good.
And you can't help but really pick on their defense. They're completely in disarray.
Everything's coming much too easily. I mean, you've got to take something away.
Now here's Gardner. And out of bounds, the Sparks will take it.
Substitution for your Sparks. Azare Stevens. Emma Cannon.
All right.
Here's Plum. 6 points for her. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Russell with the bucket.
They look really sharp right here. Everything falling for them.
Now Cloud. Pass to Stewart.
Lainey Hamilton.
Six on the shot clock. Jones can't hit. Sims with it. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. To the paint. Here's Plum. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
The story here in the early stages is how well they've been shooting the ball.
An outstanding percentage. Look, this is how you want to start a ball game, am I right?
Yeah, it just sets a tone.
And that's going to be over in back. Wasn't watching for the line that time.
Your Sparks. Ray Burrell.
Now here's Plum. 8 points for her. Shoots over Cloud. Again, the Sparks with for two.
She's finding all kinds of ways to get it going right now. What a quarter she's having.
Pass to Gardner. Stewart. Ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Stevens. 2 points. That one goes in.
They built That's a big lead very early.
Boy, right from the tip, there isn't anything they haven't done well.
It has been a textbook dominant performance.
And Brian, teams always benefit from having a reliable veteran around, and Azure Stevens definitely fits that mold.
Yeah, a seasoned player who has won a championship. Stevens knows what it takes to win at the highest level, and she can set the tone on the floor for her younger teammates.
Now here's Brink.
Oh, good fadeaway.
This team is really winning the turnover battle here. Not in the turnovers themselves, but in the points produced off of them.
Well, that's the key. Not just getting turnovers, but taking advantage of the other team's errors. And that's what they've done so far.
Now the Sparks moving it up. Here's Plum. 6 for 6. She's yet to miss from the field.
Off to an absolutely terrific start. She's yet to miss with 6 made.
Yeah, giving them a big lift offensively. I don't think it's a shocker to say she's poised for a big game.
Now here's Cloud. Looking for her first basket still in this one. And it's in.
And there are more points onto an early lead that just keeps on growing.
And a nice lead it is, and it's no mystery how they've done it. They are attacking that bucket.
It's good for her 8th straight basket and only 8 attempts.
They're not settling. Getting inside for 8 of their last 10.
It's time for this defense to step up and stop these free runs to the rim. It's just too easy.
9 for 9. Looking deadly
Handles
accurate.
for days.
Can't miss. When you get someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you got to be kidding me, Tim.
Yeah, she can't miss. Putting on a show.
Now here's Cloud. Rebecca Gardner on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocked away. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Brink.
Oh, I'll give you one.
And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
And you look at it, I mean, right now, 8 of the last 10 they've given up here, coming in transition.
And defensively, you've got to recognize that threat and make the correction.
Don't give up easy baskets.
Here's Stewart. And no good trying to get that one. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. The Sparks on top, running away with it. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move into the second. And quite a position here for the Sparks to be in. What do you guys think?
Some great defense on their part so far in this one.
They've really worked well as a unit to help on drives and rotations.
So it's the Sparks now. Up top, Plum. She's covered by Cloud. Lets it go from 14. Another one falls for the Sparks.
They are putting the hammer down. Just a huge lead for them.
And it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense, because it has all been working for them.
Yeah, to build this lead, you have to do both.
Pass to Phoebish.
Jones, guarded by Russell. Here's Cloud. 4 on the clock. Here's Jones. Cloud. Here's Stewart. Missed it, even after all those chances. Amby outside. Russell, guarded by Jones. Russell with the bucket.
That mid-range jumper is a great thing to have in your bag of tricks, and they've really unleashed it today.
You know, some say it's a lost art, but they're getting excellent results with it tonight.
Here's Burke. She's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Fast break, here come the Sparks. Russell Russell with the bucket.
No question, they're winning the speed game, guys.
There really has been a great flow to their open court offense. It's been humming.
And it's been working.
And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
Kelsey Plum drives in. Wow, that makes her a perfect 10 for 10. That's some double-digit perfection. Loud outside. Stolen by Plum. Now the Sparks moving it up. Kicks it out to Hamby. Unloads from 13 feet. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Kelsey Plum.
More than half of the regular season is behind us. So what are you guys watching for at this point in the year?
I'm looking for the top teams to really separate themselves from the rest of the league ahead of the postseason.
Yeah, and if you're an elite team, you should be totally locked in at this point and winning games very consistently by this juncture of the year.
And it's Stewart missing.
This offense, it just seems completely deflated.
While at the other end, it's one bucket after another. This run is really getting out of hand.
Making it ugly.
Russell with the bucket.
Well, there's hot guys, and there's really hot. They can't miss.
Sometimes an individual will go on a shooting tear like this, but a whole team?
This is special, Brian.
Now here's Cloud. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Here's Febish, guarded by Jackson.
Pass to Burke. And as the shot clock expires, 24-second violation.
Sparks ball.
And the Sparks making a change here.
Here's Brink.
Three off the inbound. Another three for the Sparks.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
Now here's Cloud. Pass to Stewart. Jones. And here's Cloud. Shot clock at 5. Out of bounds. It'll be the Sparks ball. And the Sparks making a change here.
Azare Stevens.
And just over 3.5 minutes played in this second quarter. Here's Alema. Another one falls for the Sparks.
Usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but that's not the case here.
Yeah, they've put this run together on the strength of their mid-range jumpers. And you know something? It might as well be layups the way they're shooting it.
And another miscue leads to points. I don't know how else to say it. Take care of the basketball.
Yeah, squeeze the orange, get the pulp out, do whatever it takes. And it's hard to recover defensively when you turn the ball over. There's no time to react.
And she gets the bucket.
I mean, it has to be a defensive error. She's someone they need to put more attention on.
Now here's Cloud. She's guarded closely. Pass to Burke. Stewart. Knocked loose. Clock at 6. Fast break. Here come the Sparks. From 8. And Ring finishing it off.
3 straight buckets in transition now. They'll want to end that trend in a hurry.
There's no excuse for giving up easy, fast break buckets like that. They've got to be better.
Jackson outside.
Goes up on the stripe. Again, a Sparks win for 2.
She has some impressive moves in her collection. That's a good one, but really it's one of many.
Now here's Cloud. She's guarded by Alaman. Out to the wing. Cloud outside. 6 to shoot. A one-on-one situation. Here's Alema. soft touch off the glass.
That's 4 of their last 5 scores coming from fast breaks. They're really getting up and down the floor.
And what I like is as soon as they get the ball, everybody on their team is looking to get out and run.
Back to Cloud. Can they get it? Misses at the rim. And here are the Sparks now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Brink. Again, the Sparks good for 2.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area, just dominating down low.
And obviously, that's something the defense has to address.
And another fast break for the Sparks. Here we go. Tries it from 16. Jackson gets the bucket.
Well, 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition, and they don't look tired.
They just keep on going. They're looking to get out and run.
And 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Jones. Now the Sparks moving it up. And they pick up 2.
We've seen them do a good job of keeping the pressure up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and that's why they're starting to pull away. Foot on the gas pedal, not getting conservative at all, just adding to that lead.
Yeah, put this game out of doubt.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Sparks ahead, running away with this one. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. A fantastic game from Kelsey Plum in this one.
She went absolutely off those first 2 quarters, guys. She's capable of doing that each night she hits the floor. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use as we hit the second half.
Well, they've got to make some sort of change, right? I mean, they can't let her continue to torch them like she has been.
Hello and welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going in what has been a runaway of a game so far. Now here's Alaman. Over Cloud. Alaman, good.
Some fancy ball skills right there. Since when does she take defenders off the dribble like that?
Cloud outside.
Get back on D.
Out to the wing. They get a hand on it. 5 on the clock. Misses in close. Now the Sparks with it. Pass to Russell. Shoots over Jones. Again, the Sparks good for 2.
That's been a go-to shot for them today, fellas.
Yeah, they found that sweet spot between the paint and the three-point line, and they are knocking them down.
Outside, Stewart. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Russell pulls it in. Man, they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
Puts one up from 19. Again, the Sparks good for 2.
Nothing but money for them to start the half. They're 3 for 3.
And the Liberty with possession here. And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Pass to Cloud. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Big blunder there.
And a terrible time for it to happen when they're trying to cut down this lead.
Awful.
Kelsey Plum.
They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
It's just been a great start for this offense here in the second half. They're 4 for 4 right now.
Cloud outside. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Plum. And here's the fast break.
Cut off.
Pass to Russell. Shoots over Cloud. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
5 straight now. Coming out of halftime, rolling.
On offense, here the Liberty. They're scoreless since the first half. And stolen by Sims. And that one dropped.
And they've really come out from the half with fire in their eyes.
Now here's Cloud. He's covered closely. Laney Hamilton. Outside Stewart. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Cloud. They need this. New York, no good that time either.
3 straight misses here to start the second half. Is that good?
One of the key cogs in Washington's 2019 title run, Tasha Cloud.
She was huge. The Mystics get their first title with Cloud as the starting point guard. She's a bona fide clutch player, someone you want on the floor in big moments.
Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
It's been all one-way traffic here. They've really been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get.
It just keeps increasing.
And stolen by Sims. And another fast break for the Sparks. Here we go. Plum gets the bucket.
Okay, a pretty simple solution to ending this run would be to get back and actually play some defense, but I don't know if they're able to do that.
Yeah, I don't know at this point, Brian. They're getting beat down the floor. Unless you're going glass, you've got to sprint back defensively.
Substitution on the court.
Cloud outside. Poked away and stolen by Sims. Now the Sparks moving it up. Pass to Cannon. Shoots over Laney Hamilton. Again, the Sparks good for 2.
Well, 5 straight field goals they've allowed in the fast break.
They've got to make the commitment to getting back in transition and deny those easy baskets.
Now here's Cloud. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Laney Hamilton left side. 5 to shoot. And again, it's the Liberty missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Count that one.
You know, you look at the stats, the assist totals, they just jump out at you. They're way ahead of that category. Ball movement has been key.
It's just a different mindset these teams have had.
Pass to Laney Hamilton. Now Harrison. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by De'Erica Hamby. Yep, that goes.
Guys, they've allowed an embarrassing amount of points just off turnovers.
Well, you can't get back on defense with any kind of numbers after fumbling it away like that.
The offense and defense, they're connected in basketball.
Absolutely.
Now here's Gardner. Outside, Laney Hamilton. Shot clock at 6. To halt the run. Liberty keep it alive. Harrison no good. So it's the Sparks now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. It's good.
And suddenly, they're overflowing going with confidence at the offensive end, getting everything to drop.
They're getting everything to drop, and at an ideal time. They're poised for a terrific crunch time run in this game.
Now here's Cloud. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Hamby grabs the miss.
And she's still scoreless, and man, could they ever use the help, too?
Goes up at the stripe. Again, the Sparks good for 2.
And now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up much longer.
When was the last time they missed, Tim? This is just a remarkable shooting display.
They're putting on a clinic.
Now here's Lainey Hamilton. Shoots from 12. Russell pulls it in.
I'm marking that one down. I mean, it's going to be a long time until we see her miss another one like that.
Here's Cannon. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
Solid work right there. There's a big difference in field goal percentage in the second half.
And that difference has come about because you've got one team moving sharply, getting good shots, and the other just a little bit stagnant. It's tough to watch.
Yeah, one coach did his job at halftime. The other, not so much.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. The Sparks on top. And thanks again for joining us. We'll see what happens in the fourth. And so it's New York with it. And here's Burke. Pass to Johannes. Harrison. She's guarded by Stevens. Here's Johannes. And it's Alama with the rebound. Outside Brink. Lets it go from 11. And she hits the jump shot.
Nice job to shake free of the D inside and then drain the J.
Here's Johannes. She's guarded by Aleman. Aleman with the steal. All by herself.
Oh, they got you cut off.
To the wing, right side. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
That's 10 straight points off of mid-range jumpers.
Yeah, they're picking their spots and finding holes in the middle of that defense to get these shots. Very good discipline shown by this side.
And the official signal with backcourt violation. Not being careful there.
Boneheaded play, guys. Plain and simple.
And mistakes like that are going to make it very hard for them to get out of this hole.
And that's part of the reason why they're in this hole.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Pass to Cannon. Puts it up. Another one falls for the Sparks.
They're getting into a real groove from inside the three-point line, just drilling those mid-range jump shots.
Yeah, 8 of their last 10 points from the mid-range.
Now here's Harrison. And here's Johannes. Marked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call.
Foolish play. I mean, she's got to be thinking out there.
Which she clearly isn't at this moment. Or maybe she was thinking, just not about basketball.
And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
Pass to Jackson. The tray. Another three for the Sparks.
They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball.
Here's Fibish. Outside Savali. Johannes down to 5 on the shot clock. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And that time also missed a shot. Down low. Here's Stevens. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
That's a great example of Stevens' comfortability and focus around the basket. So effective down there.
Got a piece of it. Aleman with the steal. Stevens
No hesitation in transition, and they have a big margin in that department.
Yeah, the fast break can yield such easy buckets. They've made the most of their chances. The defense not able to get set, and you've got a running start to the rim.
Pass to Phoebish. 6 to shoot, and stolen by Cameron Brink. Finished off the break.
Put herself in a great position to finish that break off.
Yeah, and that right there is just a great read of how the play was developing and where the ball was going.
Such high basketball IQ.
Tipped away. Jackson with the steal. Now the Sparks moving it up. Pass to Burrell. Good, and the assist goes to Rickea Jackson.
Another good pass. Impressive offensive execution from them.
Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance. 4 straight field goals made off an assist.
That's tipped. Jackson with the steal. And another fast break for the Sparks. Here we go. And that one good.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot. They just aren't missing.
Knocked away. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Wow. I mean, come on. That's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, it's just nowhere to be found.
They have to start committing more bodies down low.
Pass to Harrison. Here's Phoebish. Six on the shot clock. Here's Burrell. The 10-footer, and there it is.
Caught her off guard with that move. It definitely had the element of surprise. You see, nobody expected her to bust out a spin, but it worked beautifully that time.
Pass to Harrison. Burt.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To stop the drought. Another shot. Jackson pulls it in. Now here's Stevens. Guarded by Sabali. Outside Brink. And the Sparks. Another three.
She is setting this place on fire. Her shooting has been off the charts.
Here we go, one-on-one. Now Limon. Another three for the Sparks.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
On the wing, Rickea Jackson. And the three ball is good.
What a final quarter they're having from downtown. A bunch of threes falling for them.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. Work that perimeter while they're hot.
And work it to the final whistle.
Here's Phoebish. Pass to Johannes. 4 on the shot clock. Sabali. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Up top, Alaman. Pulls up, high post. Another one falls for the Sparks.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
Pass to Sabali. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Jackson outside, and here's Burrell. For 3, and the Sparks, another 3.
I want to thank the New York Liberty for coming to LA. Sorry we had to beat y'all 133-0. I'll see y'all next time go round.
This game really a defining game for what they can do when they're playing at their best. Being here at home helps, but the execution anywhere was terrific.
And that's a wrap, everyone.
Alright, the last game, August 18th, we have the Sky coming to LA. Chicago Sky.
Let's get to our Los Angeles Sparks. Starting at center, number 21, Mercedes Russell. At the shooting guard position, number 0, Odyssey Sims. Starting at small forward, number 2, Rakia Jackson. The other forward position, number 5, Dearica Hamby. Starting at the other guard, number 10, Kelsey Plum. Let's hear it for your Los Angeles starters.
Hey folks, welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Chicago Sky as they play against the Los Angeles Sparks. In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Beneficenti, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride. As a fan, if you've got the need for speed, you're in for a treat tonight.
Oh, I always have the need for speed. It's across the league. Every year, the pace seems to increase. And these teams, they really push it.
Then again, who knows? A couple key half-court sets could really determine the outcome here.
To the middle. Here's Cardoso. Pass to Reese. Over Hamby. Here's Reese.
Missed
it, even after all those chances. Outside Plum. Jacks up a 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Demonstrating how dangerous
three.
she can be.
Dead eye.
Plum doesn't lack confidence in firing the 3-ball.
They get a hand on it. Out on her own on the break. That's her second shot and her second basket. My math says that's 2 for 2.
A nice 1-2 punch there, guys. Great defensive play, great bucket in transition.
That's how to play aggressive, attacking basketball.
And that's matching
Ball
your
in.
defense with your offense. Nice job again that time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. It's something that any basketball fan will appreciate. It's just good, steady basketball they're playing in all aspects of the game right now.
Now here's Vandersloot. Kelsey Plum with a steal. And that one's good.
Can't lose sight of Plum in transition. She loves to shake free and score in these situations.
Knocks it loose. Vandersloot outside. Now here's Atkins. She's covered by Sims. Just 5 to shoot. They need this. It's hauled in by the Sparks.
5 misses to start their game. Rough start, but they're still looking for their first basket.
The tray. And the Sparks another tray.
Just a great start here. That's 5 buckets without a miss.
to Jackson. Over Thornton. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
Well, this run has really widened the gap in the game. They are way out in front.
This has been a back-breaking run, really exposing the weakness in their defense.
And out of bounds, the Sparks will take it.
Substitution for the Sparks. Break. Desiree Stevens.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Plum, 18 feet away, and she knocks it down.
Yeah, they're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. This just isn't going to cut it if they want a chance at winning this game.
Not at all. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. I mean, effort-wise, execution-wise, something. They've got to do better.
We've seen them cause a lot of trouble with their defense, and it's paying dividends for them on offense.
Good defense leads to easy offense, and no question, that's the case right now.
Now here's Vandersloot.
Got stopped.
Up top. Shot clock at 6. They get the rebound. Cardoso. No good. Unable to end this run. Outside Stevens. Down low.
Good defense.
And yep, it's good.
It is
All right, Frank.
no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter for them offensively.
Yeah, but they can't sit back. They need to keep the pressure on the defense and really try to put this one away early.
Great point, Brian. You have to continue to build on this lead.
Now here's Vandersloot. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Back to Thornton. Shoots the 3. The Sparks grab the miss.
They got lucky. They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance, leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan. That mid-range jumper is a great thing to have in your bag of tricks, and they've really unleashed it today.
You know, some say it's a lost art, but they're getting excellent results with it tonight.
Kelsey Plum with the steal. Outside Brink. Goes up at the elbow, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Kelsey Plum.
The story here in the early stages is how well they've been shooting the ball.
An outstanding percentage. Look, this is how you want to start a ball game, am I right?
Yeah, it just sets a tone.
Poked loose, and a bit of a battle for the ball, and the official signals a jump ball there.
Jump ball call.
Chicago with the ball. Stolen by Plum. Lucky 7 drops right in. Perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
They're scoring not carloads, not van loads, boatloads, big boatloads of buckets at the rim today.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's helped them get that ball in close time after time.
And the shot goes in.
This team is really winning the turnover battle here, not in the turnovers themselves, but in the points produced off of them.
Well, that's the key, not just getting turnovers, but taking advantage of the other team's errors, and that's what they've done so far.
Another miss, and they've really hit a rough pass. And the Sparks with possession here.
Well, there's not much debate in terms of the best passer in WNBA history. It's Courtney Vandersloot without a doubt.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you could say that again. I mean, she has the best career average by far in league history. Vandersloot won 6 straight assist titles. Courtney is just a magician out there on the floor.
Now it's Reese.
She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Out to Vandersloot. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again. Ball's knocked loose.
Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses when she gets that.
It's been a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. This is the start that coaches dream of.
Double team on Courtney Vandersloot. Kelsey Plum with a steal. Here's Sims. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
The points they've allowed straight off
Slayer.
turnovers are really hurting them.
Well, you know, you're not giving your defense enough time to react when you give up the ball like that.
Back to Atkins. Knocked away and stolen by Sims. We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. Sparks ahead, running away with this one. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Not exactly a neck-and-neck game, but as the second quarter starts, there is plenty of time for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Sparks to be in. What do you guys think?
You know, it's really about limiting your mistakes, and they've done that here in the first.
And I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways to widen that turnover margin.
Here's Cannon. Reese. Shots good by Cannon.
And their lead gets even more enormous. They played terrific basketball at both ends.
No doubt about it. I certainly can't think of an area where they've underperformed.
And neither can I.
Stay on it.
So up top. Shoots a fader.
Oh, no.
Poked away. And here is Alemán. Again, the Sparks good for two.
Looked like she was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does she take defenders off the dribble like that?
And one thing about this Chicago team, they play hard, they play with effort.
They have such a great mindset. It's a tough one. They don't give up anything easily. And that starts with their young bigs. They set the tone. If you're going to play this Sky team, you are in for battle.
And here they come. Here's Burrell. It's good, and she makes the first shot of the game.
That steal paid instant dividends.
Sure did. They didn't waste any time getting out on the break.
Just so quick.
Here's the break. Here's Alemán. Finished off the break.
Defense in the transition game has been a big problem for them here.
Look at the points they're giving up in transition. It spells out trouble. Trouble. Did I spell it right?
I think so.
Here's Burrell. Another three for the Sparks.
Well, there's hot guys, and there's really hot. They can't miss.
Sometimes an individual will go on a shooting tear like this, but a whole team?
This is special, Brian.
Now here is Thornton. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Clock at 6. And they're pushing it up. Pass to Cannon. 16 feet out. Another one falls for the Sparks.
Getting out in transition has been a big part of this run they're on now, and I expect that trend to continue.
And that's the best way to pile up points in a hurry. Just run and get your baskets before the defense can even get set.
And another fast break for the Sparks. Here we go. Another one falls for the Sparks.
Well, you know what they say. When it rains, it pours. So grab an umbrella because another jump shot tickles the twine.
Well, Brian, I put my best jacket on. They've got it flowing, and they're putting together a nice run.
Now it's Reese.
Pushing it up. Shot's good by Cannon.
They're turning the game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy fast break baskets. Just way too easy.
Yeah, it is too easy. You go on a nice run here, and defensively, you have to force them to operate in the half court. This won't get it done.
Here's Thornton. And that's out of bounds.
Oh.
Will retain
The
possession.
ball goes to Chicago.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
On the court.
And just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Looking to end the drought. Chicago the rebound. Here's Cardoso. 6 to shoot. They shoot again. Pass to Allen. Jefferson. On the wing, Kennedy Carter gets another look. And that one hits back iron.
Boy, I mean, they can do nothing right. They cannot take the lid off.
They need a bucket in the worst way possible. They have got to stop this run somehow, or it's really going to get out of hand.
And a few teams on hot streaks right now. Interesting time of year to reposition yourself in the standings.
Well, if we're talking, honestly, people pay a lot of attention to the start and the end of the season. So they care a lot about how you start and how you finish. But these mid-season games, they count as much as those beginning and end games.
Hey, it's like Tim's first season in the booth. Sometimes it takes a while to hit your stride. These teams certainly have found something.
Pass to Cardoso. That's tipped. And out of bounds, the Sparks will take it home.
Substitution on the court.
Now Sims.
2 minutes remaining.
He's got 7.
2 minutes.
Pass to Russell.
Soft touch off the glass. One aspect of their play today that's been far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow, it can be elusive, but the great offenses have it. And that's just what they've shown tonight.
And stolen by Sims. That one goes in for 2, making it look
It's the 60.
now 4 for 4.
Well, 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition, and they don't look tired.
They just keep on going. They're looking to get out and run.
Now here's Allen. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Outside Carter. That one's off. Still out of sync. Fast break. Here come the Sparks. Shoots from the line. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
Let me tell you, it's pretty simple. They're giving away too many transition points.
And it's okay to give up a few if you're getting them back on the other end, but that's just not the case here.
Now here's Williams. Tipped away. And stolen by Stevens. And another fast break for the Sparks. Here we go. Pass to Russell.
Let's see what you got.
It's over Cardoso. Again, the Sparks good for 2.
And you look at it, I mean, right now, 8 of the last 10 they've given up here, coming in transition.
And defensively, you've got to recognize that threat and make the correction.
Don't give up easy baskets.
Jackson outside. Puts up a 3. And the Sparks another 3.
You look at what they're doing right now, and it's so easy to tell that they just want to run.
Yeah, and who can blame them? 9 straight points for them on fast breaks.
Here's Carter. Got a hand on it.
Good block.
Sims with it. 9 points in the game. Pass to Stevens. Shoots over Williams. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
Scoring well here at the midway point and starting to put some distance between them.
Yeah, they're padding that lead bit by bit, and offensively, they just continue to roll, Tim.
Absolutely, Brian. Have to continue playing with this intensity.
69.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Sparks ahead. Delivering the blowout. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. now. It's been a one-team show so far, but we'll see if that changes. A fantastic game from Kelsey Plum in this one.
Her ability to disrupt passes and getting a hand on the ball and forcing turnovers and steals has been excellent in this one.
Just a pest on the defensive end for opposing ball handlers, and she's just really playing some great defense.
And welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen. Pass to Sims. Over Atkins. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
They're on fire from mid-range, guys. They found a weakness in the defense, and they're exploiting it.
It's not often anymore you see a team rely on that shot, but it's working.
Stolen by Plum. Good. And she's 10 for 10 from
Handles
the
the day.
Bravo. They're pushing the tempo to good effect.
Yeah, they have the edge in fast break points. Those quick buckets so often are just easy money.
Stolen by Plum. Here's Jackson. Yep.
High off the glass. Slithery.
That's the way to start the second half.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Now here's Vandersloot. She's guarded closely. Outside Reese. Hamby grabs the miss. And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
Russell. And it's good. Assisting on the play with Kelsey Plum.
Those defenders look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're just getting pushed around on the low block. Maybe coach has got to make a substitution or something to energize his team.
Well, they better rally soon. They've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Knocked loose. Now here's Vandersloot. She's guarded by Plum. 6 on the shot clock. Kelsey Plum with the steal. And they pick up 2.
And now you see them really working it inside.
Yeah, getting quality looks around the rim. That's fueling this run.
Now here's Vandersloot. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Pass to Thornton. Outside Atkins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They grab their own miss. Back to Thornton. Looking to end the run. That's
Good block.
Now the Sparks moving it up. Here's Sims. Again, the Sparks good for 2.
It's been all one-way traffic here. They've really been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get.
It just keeps increasing.
Now here's Vandersloot. Outside Atkins. Missed inside.
Maybe the rest did more harm than good for them. They've been cold coming out and have yet to connect.
And given all the success she's had in her career, Ariel Atkins definitely deserves more recognition.
She's a champion, a gold medalist, an all-star, and the first player in WNBA history to make an all-defensive team in each of their first 5 seasons. Put some respect on her name.
Now here is Thornton.
Don't foul her.
Vandersloot outside. Here's the 3. Chicago again missing.
Well, Tim, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding, but it feels a lot bigger than that.
The score has a lot to do with that. Their overall
Hyper
effort
drive.
and execution have been superior.
They're going on a nice little run here.
And getting to the rack has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Now here's Vandersloot. Looking for a first basket still in this one. Can't connect from short range. And they've been getting it done at both ends during this run.
Yeah, you know, for me at least, it's tough to say where they've been better, offensively or defensively.
Plum with it. Vandersloot defending. And the Sparks got another 3.
She has shot the
Agent
ball
3.
exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves.
Blinder.
Slid
Dead
outside.
eye.
Pass to Reese. And here is Thornton, guarded by Jackson. Here's Cardoso. It's hauled in by the Sparks. Bambi outside. Now here's Russell. Goes up from the top of the key. Again, the Sparks good for two.
And suddenly, they're overflowing with confidence at the offensive end, getting everything to drop.
They're getting everything to drop, and at an ideal time. They're poised for a terrific crunch time run in this game.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. The Sky making a
Substitution
switch
on the
here.
court.
And so it's Chicago with it. They're scoreless since the first half.
She's been an absolute non-factor this game. Just a horrible performance from her.
Passed on them on. Here's Burrell. Reese defending. Pulls up, high post. Shot's good by Burrell.
And now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up much longer.
When was the last time they missed, Tim? This is just a remarkable shooting display.
They're putting on a clinic.
Good on the bucket.
No question. They're winning the speed game, guys.
There really has been a great flow to their open court offense. It's been humming.
And it's been working.
Here's Banham. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Reese. Now Williams. Brink covering. Tries to snap the cold streak. And rebounded by Brink.
You got to give them credit for the job they've done on the boards.
Well, guys, they've done a lot of things well, but their rebounding is right at the top of the list.
What a mismatch it's been in the post. I mean, where's the defensive adjustment? They're just getting eaten alive out there.
Yeah, I agree. They got to come up with something. A double team, maybe a sub. This is getting ridiculous.
Now here's Carter. He can't hit that time. Here's Burrell. Stevens up top. The three is up. Another three for the Sparks.
Three-pointers are killing them, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
But the way to turn that around is defensively, you know, by stopping their outside shot, not by getting into a shootout.
Here's Banham to the paint. Here's Williams. Over Brink. And once again off the mark by Chicago. Outside Stevens. Over Reed. And it's good!
Oh, they're firing on all cylinders. That shot caps a nice start going into the final quarter.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Sparks ahead, running away with it. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this.
Coffee pot and do it.
And we're getting underway in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things can change. Now here's Jefferson. Aleman with the steal. Out to the right wing. Shot's good by Cannon.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just
Cool
not
down,
enough.
cool
I'd
down.
love to see that.
Here's Banham. On the wing, Rebecca Allen. Second chance shot.
And 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Inside, 6 feet out. Shot's good by Canada.
This defense is getting beaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor. Their offense in the paint hasn't been up to par.
Here's Banham.
Ooh, go back.
Elizabeth Williams. With the fadeaway. And she tries off the glass, but it's no good. And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Outside, Stevens. Again, the Sparks good for 2.
A productive athlete who seems to always be in control. How can you not be a fan of the balance that Stevens brings to the court?
Here's Banham. Jefferson outside. Six to shoot. Pass to Reese. Now Banham. To stop the run. Chicago again missing. And here's Cannon. Burrell. He's covered by Allen. Shot's good by Burrell.
Solid work right there. There's a big difference in field goal percentages of these teams in the second half.
And that difference has come about because we've got one team moving sharply, getting good shots, and the other just a little bit stagnant. It's tough to watch.
Yeah, one coach did his job at halftime. The other, not so much.
Now here's Allen. Stevens grabs the board.
Her shooting numbers slipping this quarter.
Now here's Alaman. She's tightly guarded. Here's Jackson. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot. They just aren't missing.
Now it's Reese. Pass to Jefferson.
Where you going?
And here's Banham. Williams with it. She's guarded by Stevens. Williams can't get it to go.
This has been a brutal day for her. She still has not made one shot. Not a single one. No wonder they're struggling.
Pulls up on the elbow. Another one falls for the Sparks.
There's a versatility to Stevens' jump shot that you don't ordinarily see in players her size.
And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Banham. Got a piece of it. Back to Jefferson. Outside Reese. From deep.
Let it go.
And out of bounds, the Sparks will take it. Both teams will make substitutions. Now Sims. Up top, Alaman. From deep, hits the three-point bomb.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
Now here's Jefferson. Alaman with the steal.
She got you cut. She got.
Erica Hamby on the wing. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
Awesome to see. Zero hesitation from Hamby there. Gets the pass, gets the shot off, points on the board.
Knocked away. Alaman with the steal. Pass to Hamby. Tries it from 9. Again, the Sparks good for 2.
And that's the Erica Hamby's favorite place to operate. Just terrific inside.
Now here's Jefferson. She's guarded by Alaman. And here's the fast break. Here's Hamby. Good for the 5th time. 5 shots. She remains perfect.
Now that's a quick bucket. She's very solid in transition.
Well, she does love the chance to get out and run.
Now here's Jefferson. And so it looks like the Sky will retain possession here.
Into the lineup for Los Angeles, Ray Burrell.
Yep, Ray Burrell. All right.
Here's Banham. She's covered by Sims. They need this. Banham, no good. Aleman with it. Out to the wing. Tries it from 16. Russell with the bucket.
That's what I call pretty passive. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
That's tipped. And she's all alone. Sims with the bucket.
It's almost like Odyssey Sims has a sixth sense for steals. But she wasn't satisfied as she gets the score as well.
Now here's Jefferson.
She got you cut off.
Now here's Aleman. Guarded closely. Here's Hammy. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
Now here's Jefferson. Allen. 5 on the clock. Pass to Banham. There's the triple. Allen's shot is off.
She's been struggling big time into this quarter, guys.
She really has tightened up. I'm just not seeing any flow to her game right now.
Gotta see Sims for 3. Another 3 for the Sparks.
They are dialed in from three-point land here in the fourth.
Yeah, and that's just putting it mildly, Tim. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on their opponents.
We like to think the Chicago Scalper coming to LA. Sir, we had to beat y'all 133-0. I see y'all next time go round.
They were better basketball team by far.
We got to commend this sort of dominance here at home. Really great. Playing well nearly the whole game. And I could feel it. This building was pumped, guys.
And that's a wrap, everyone.
I want to thank my fans for coming in, Living with the Mayhems, and Jackie Plays Gamer 14. Stay tuned for the next 3. August 19th, we in Las Vegas going against the Aces. We in Cincinnati going against the Cincinnati Suns. August 24th, we's at the Mystiques. See y'all later on. Peace, love, loyalty, as you know it.